we're going to go over the book we read yesterday, Come On Rain, by Karen Hess and illustrated by John Muth. What does the author do?
I forget.
You just said it. What does the illustrator do?
Write the book!
What does the author do? He writes the book. The illustrator
Writes the pictures.
draws the pictures. That's right. And this is what's the
Front cover, back cover.
and what's the spine?
The spine.
Very good.
That holds the pages so it doesn't fall out.
Exactly. So we read the book yesterday. I'm going to read the first 2 pages again, okay?
Okay.
Come on, Rain, I say. Squinting into the endless heat, Mama lifts a listless vine and sighs. 3 weeks and not a drop, she says, sagging over her parched plants. Now, when Mama says 3 weeks and not a drop, what do you think she's referring to? Not a drop of what?
Rain.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Because she's reaching her hand out for rain.
Very good. The sound of a heavy truck rumbles past. Uneasy, Mama looks over to me. Is that thunder, Tessie? She asks. Mama hates thunder. I climb up the stairs for a better look. It's just a truck, Mama, I say. I am sizzling like a hot potato. I ask Mama, may I put my bathing suit on? Absolutely not, Mama says, frowning under her straw hat. You'll burn out all day in the sun. I have a question. When the author says, sagging over her parched plants, and you just said that she's wanting rain, right? So it's dry. So what do you think parched means?
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, but if you're reading it, and it says, Mama lifts a listless vine and sighs. 3 weeks and not a drop. And you said it was not a drop of rain, right? So there's been no rain.
Mm-hmm.
She says, sagging over her parched plants. Now look at the plants. What happens to plants when they get dry? If there's no rain, what happens?
They die.
They die. Okay? And she says parched plants. Now, if they're parched and there's no rain, what could parched mean?
They're gonna die.
Not necessarily they're gonna die. Maybe if it's really hot outside and you haven't had anything to drink, what happens to you?
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated. Very good. You get dehydrated. So parched could mean dehydrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's another word for dehydrated? What happens when you really, 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 really want to drink something? You get...
Thirsty.
Exactly. Very good. Now, in the book, they talk about, in the very beginning, they talk about how it's so hot and dry, right? Okay. And what's their emotions when it's hot and dry? Are they stressed? Are they worried?
Worried.
Yeah, okay. And in the middle, what happens? It starts to
Rain.
and then what happens? Are they sad, upset, or are they happy?
Happy.
Exactly. Okay. And then at the end, all of a sudden, what happens after it rains?
The planes pop back up.
Okay. And what happens in the sky after it rains? What comes out? Very
Rainbow.
A rainbow, that's true too. Very good. Now, on a hot summer day, what do you like to do?
I like to go to the water park.
You like to go to the water park? Why do you like to go to the water park?
Because I get wet.
You get to get wet. Is that refreshing?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Even I get to go in that pool down the street from me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually fun. It's
Can you do me a favor? You can get up. Can you act out what you like to do on a hot summer day? Can you act it out? Okay?
What about Mama? I want her to hear.
We'll show her because we're videotaping it, okay? Can you act out what you like to do on a hot summer day?
I like to go in the water park.
What do you do at the water park?
Play and splash all day.
Can you act it out for me? Go ahead. Act out like you're in the water park. Just act. Just do whatever you want. Pretend. Why not?
I don't want to.
Why? Why don't you want to pretend and act out like you're in the water park?
Because there's no water.
But can you pretend there's water? Can you pretend you're swimming? Like you're in the water park? Can you pretend that? Okay. Sit back down.
When is it gonna be?
Now, in the very beginning, when they're worried, upset because of all the dry weather and there's no rain, what do their faces look like?
Red.
Red, because they're hot? What else could, what kind of facial expression do you use when you're worried? Can you explain your... What about when you're happy? What do you do when you're happy? What are you doing? Say what you're doing.
Play.
You play, but what happens to your face when you're happy? What's that? What are you doing? You're smiling. Did you smile in the book when it started to rain? Yeah. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to answer some questions on your own about the story, and then we'll be done.
Now I read